is up? Welcome in the Flame Central podcast presented by OrthoVirginia. Joe Yock, Matt Warner. Joe?
Flames are all kicks and giggles now.
Listen.
It's all kicks and giggles on the mountain now.
A few weeks ago, we kind of jokingly, after that UTEP win, we're like, the Flames are back. And we were all had a good laugh about that. That was an ugly game. They got the win, whatever. I don't know if we're joking around anymore. I mean, Joe, you look 59 points.
Oh, the Flames can't score. Flames this, Flames that.
We're 120th in the nation in offense, 19 a game. They hang 59. Here's your stat, Joe. The Flames went, and I want to make sure I get this right. The Flames went 4 straight games. I think it was JMU, or maybe it was Bowling Green, JMU, ODU, and then UTEP. They didn't score 59 in all those combined.
Combine them up.
I think it was 52.
Lock and load, combine them up.
59 against the Blue Hens. 59.
Love it.
You had 18 days to prepare, and you said on last week's show, you brought up a great point.
Where did you hear it first?
Great point. We heard it from Yak Talk. I want to give the man credit. But you said, you have this long break that gives you plenty of time to kind of figure yourself out, but more than that, really hone in on Delaware and how you can attack them, and you just have a lot more time to do that. I'm telling you, they figured it out. Whatever they're doing over those 18 days, it worked. It worked early. It worked all night long, and really, especially, it seemed like it worked running the football. What this team has been built on since Jamie Chadwell came.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they accomplished 2 major hurdles in that, and that is the when you're struggling, we talked about this before, when you're struggling, the value of practice time. Yeah. If you put a premium on practice time and getting better, I think they felt as if, and where this all goes back to is my boy Billy Durkin in the offensive line.
Yeah, you are right.
And in the trenches, right?
Yeah.
And here's what happened. Billy Durkin realizes that he may not have the most talented O-line in the country, right? But what Dirks does a great job of is he understands the fundamentals of technique and how to get, not just the fundamentals, but to get into the details of proper offensive line play technique. And they needed that long break in order to hone in on it. Yeah. And you saw an O-line, well, before I go there, they had that going for them. And then Vasco and the passing game, getting the ball out of his hand. It's amazing what happens when the Liberty is an inside run football team. And when you can inside run and you're hitting those, you're gashing them up the middle, what that does for a quarterback in the RPO game is it makes it look easy.
Absolutely.
Like this is almost too easy, right? And those are the things. They honed in.
We just went dark here.
We went dark. It happens.
We'll figure it out. Hey, we're back.
We're back. It's Ortho. It's Virginia. What happens is when you can get the inside run going to the second level, and then you have a back that's breaking tackles at the second level, then you feel as a defense you have to close that gap sooner before he gets to second level. That then opens up the RPO game right behind those linebackers. There's bolts line right behind their ears.
Yeah.
Right? And then they had a great game plan.
Yeah.
They had a great game. They did the 2 things. Dialed in on the fundamentals, got into the details. Practice must have been really good, and then they put together a great game plan.
Yeah, I want to talk to you. So Evan Dickens, 22 carries, 217 yards, 4 touchdowns. Most yards or first back to go for 200 since Day Hunter, I believe it was in the BYU game. We remember that brief era where Day Hunter was just a beast running the football for the Flames. But Evan Dickens, 4 touchdowns. They got him so involved early. And not only is he a guy, you talk about that inside run. Usually when we've talked in the past, like your Quentin Cooley's, it's like they're getting 6, 7, 8, but he's not a home run hitter, right? He was a great running back, but he wasn't the home run.
A bowling ball for nothing.
Dickens, he sheds a tackle, and he has the speed to take it to the house. Yeah. We saw that in this game. I'm telling you, I guess first I would ask, what did Delaware, from you saw, what did they not do to take that away? Because in my mind, based off what we'd seen this year, if you're defending against Liberty, you would say, listen, we know what this team is built on, what Jamie Chadwell's all about. We have to do whatever we can to take away the run and force Vasco, who has been inconsistent throughout the year, to beat us throwing the football. Like, Liberty got whatever they wanted in the ground game early, and to your point, and then that opened up everything else.
I think there's two things. I think Delaware felt going into the game that maybe Liberty, they're not the running team they've been in the past, so we don't have to do anything special in order to stop them. And what they learned quickly was their front four were getting blocked, okay? And that allowed Dickens to get to the second level. And what you discovered about him that we didn't know because we haven't been able to get to the second level, right? Is that he's a very good second level back. And so when you look at his contact balance and the way that he chops his feet, he's a quick. There's different running styles, right? He's a quick feet at the second level. He's a quick feet contact balance runner. So what that means is when he gets to second level and those linebackers hit him, guys will hit, bounce, guys will twist, turn. He is I don't stop moving my feet fast, right? He takes contact, but he keeps his feet moving. So unless that contact brings him down, he's getting out of the contact because his feet never stop moving. So you better do a really good job of tackling. And you saw in the one long run, the really nice long run, he also has fantastic balance. Good feet, great balance, second level. That is a recipe for success in the Liberty running game. And that's why I think that the Flames, if it goes back to the O-line.
Yeah, no doubt.
If you you look at it now and you start going, okay, guys, we got a back that can get to the second level who's really good. He's not just going to give you 4 or 5. He's a home run hitter. And when an O-line knows that and they wake up and it's Sunday morning and they've run for 200-plus yards. I mean, these guys are going to the buffet with strutting their turkey feathers. Right? I mean, they're strutting their turkey feathers and they're headed to the buffet for a big meal. And I love that.
Tell me this, like for an offensive line, as you've been around, I mean, obviously you've coached the game, you've played at a super high level. You always hear, well, it's easier to run block than it is to pass block. When you have success early running the ball like that, do you think that just it's got to build a confidence with that group? So even then when it is like, all right, now it's a third and medium, third long, we're going to throw the ball. Just the confidence that it builds from the success you've had running the football that bleeds over to every area of playing offensive line.
Yeah, and I think what it does from an offensive line standpoint is when you're running the football and you're scoring touchdowns running the football, 4 touchdowns, right? And you play with the lead, it's a different animal.
That's true. That's
right?
a good point.
It's a really different animal because now when you play with the lead, they know that you're going to run the football. And when you're running the football, like now the boys hunker down. And they start saying, okay, you know we're going to run it. We're going to run it right at you. And you still do it, right? Guess what? When you go to throw it, there ain't much of a pass rush. Because everybody's expecting to run. When you go to throw it and the linebackers have been getting it crammed at the second level with them, and they're like, I got to get up deeper into the hole to stop this thing before it gets started, then you throw it right behind their ears, and Dante Lake Jr. has taken it down to the 1 inch. Right. By the way, that was too close of a play.
I agree.
I mean, his hand got on the front, which kept the ball from hitting the pile.
That
had fumble, touchback written all over, but his hand got on the front. That could have been a
turning point.
But yeah, exactly. That was a really big play. That wasn't a touchback. But it's plays like that now as a defense, what do you do? It's like you're stuck. You're stuck, well, and then you start racking up a ton of.
And we think back to 2 seasons ago, that was where they had their success. You get a lead running the football, you get a lead, and you play from in front, and you just continue to pound the rock. And we saw all the time, second half, late second half especially, it was everybody knows what's coming. But by that time, that offensive line had just worn them down, had their way, and you're able to continue to run the ball. They had gone, we've said this, it was like 18 or 19 straight games trailing in games up until, I think it was the UTEP game maybe. And so they had not had the opportunity in quite a while to do that, to play from in front and to be able to run the ball with the lead and all of that. And they had the opportunity to do that here Saturday night.
Here's one thing that I always tell a team when I was coaching. It works out like this basically in almost every game, right? And you're on one or the other side of this. I tell our guys all the time, especially around the football. At some point in this football game, there's going to be a decision that has been made. And that decision is which team has made the decision to impose their will upon the other team. Somebody's going to break. I don't know when it's going to be. It could be in the first quarter. It could be in the second quarter. It could be in the third. But at some point in this game, somebody's going to impose what their style of play is on this football game. Yeah. It is your job to impose your will on this team. And I think that's exactly what Liberty did running the football. And when you get another team's, you're on the other receiving end of getting the other team, this is what we're going to do to you, and you're going to take it, whether you like it or not, right?
Yeah.
And then we're going to come back and do it again to you. That's demoralizing for whichever team's on the other side of that,
and that
right? And and you want to talk about confidence, and that's what happened to Delaware, right? And then what that does. Don't think once again, Durkin wasn't on the sidelines and he took those two thumbs and he wrapped them inside his waist belt and he rubbed them back and forth and then he pulled them pants up because he felt it and he knew it.
He knew it.
And he knew it. And then Liberty imposed their will. Yeah. And I'm telling you guys that this thing, if there's still plenty to play for, there's a conference title out there, and if this is the Liberty football team that you start getting, we're going to be in the hunt. We're going to be in the hunt, boys and girls. We're going to be in the hunt.
They are very much in the hunt. We'll get to that in just a second. I do want to mention a couple other things.
I talked on a little bit of a tirade.
You were good. Well, you haven't had many chances for this.
Yeah, I haven't had my
so it's good to get the
weeks of frustration.
The old Yak Talk
old
back.
Joe Yak
That's
back.
right. You see glimmers of the old Yak Talk.
Like Shady's back. Okay.
Tight end. We have not had very many explosive plays.
Jacob Jenkins.
Fantastic game. 3 catches, 83 yards, and a score. 83 yards, I believe, the most he's had in a game in his college career. So good to see him get involved in the pass game. And then I want to go back to what I think was the turning point in this game. And that was the decision by Delaware to run a fake punt in the early second quarter.
Jennings ate that up.
He did. Let me set the stage. Early second quarter, it was 7-6 Liberty at this point. On the Delaware 28.
What in the world was that?
4th and 6 on their own 28, and they run, like you snap to the up back, and he runs left, flips back to a linebacker who brings it, and Bryson Jennings just sitting there waiting on that thing. Like, first off, dumb decision. Like, let's just call it what it is. You're playing a team in Liberty who at that point, they were scoring 19 points a game, right?
Yeah.
They hadn't been explosive offensively all year long. You're going to give them a chance. Like, this is
try to get cute.
A decision if you're really confident or if you're really desperate. Yeah. Like, I could see if you're one of these,
But they weren't desperate.
But no, I don't think so either. No. So that must have been just really confident. But, it's such a bad decision. Of course, Liberty scores the touchdown just plays later after they get that turnover. But that was such a turning point to give all the momentum to the Flames. You just didn't need to do that. In that situation, you punt the ball, you play the game.
Correct.
You just put yourself in a hole, and then you feel like now you're starting to feel like, we got to dig ourselves out of this. Now Liberty's feeling really confident, and they continue to run the football and play from in front. That decision just felt like the turning point in the entire ballgame. It probably, Liberty wins either way. I think we saw they were the better team on the field. Yeah. But that is just, it was over when you fake a punt there on your own 28 and don't get it.
In Delaware's defense, they obviously saw something on film that was Liberty's.
I say
but it was that is a weird spot to do because what they're banking on and what they're seeing is that guy Jennings rushing is going to be where either past it or down inside where you're getting the edge. They must have confidently felt that this guy doesn't stay at home, right? He doesn't protect the backside edge. And boy, did he ever protect that back. That thing, he protected that backside. There was no chance.
No.
He popped that, so he threw it back, popped it up there, and he took it down like a Scooby snack.
I knew you were going to say that. The other thing is, too, if you're going to run that play, you're running a slow-developing play 8 yards deep, behind the line of scrimmage. Well, your linebacker's going to have to run 15 yards to pick up the 6 you need. You know what I mean? So it was dead from the start.
That was dead.
So that was a huge turning point in this ballgame. But as it stands now, Liberty is still 1 loss in conference play, 3-1 in conference play, which sets up this week. Missouri State, we'll get into it in just a little bit, Missouri State also 3-1 in conference play. This is a huge showdown. So that makes this game huge this week.
They're
as
good.
Liberty very much still in the conference race. Kennesaw State, Jacksonville State, both undefeated at 4-0. Then you have Western Kentucky, Missouri State, Liberty, all with one loss.
Wow.
So it is wide open at this point. A lot can still happen, but this game against Missouri State for the Flames becomes huge. You win that, you're in it right now. You win that,
you're in the hunt.
You're right there amongst the leaders in this conference, and you're in the hunt.
Williams Stadium. First of all, I've already checked the Emily Austin Cud weather report.
Yes.
And it's looking like a beautiful
The Doppler?
Saturday. Yeah, the Emily Austin Cud Doppler meteorologist weather report.
Yeah.
Looking like a beautiful day Saturday. 1 p.m.
Beautiful.
Kickoff. Can't ask for better than that, right?
Yeah.
Fans get out there, have a little tailgate.
Sure.
Cook us some dogs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Put a little slaw on it.
Yeah, sure.
Right? And get yourself ready, and then come to the ball game, pack it out. And this Missouri State team, I watch them play.
Yeah, they're good.
They got a good football team.
Yeah.
They're well coached, and they got a good football team. I can't remember who I saw them play, but I watch a good hunk of their game.
Yeah, I watched them beat FIU.
And guess what? Matt Warner, play-by-play, Joe Yock on the color.
Baby.
They're back, and so we're doing a deep dive.
We're
going to deep dive.
We're emptying the tank.
We are gonna deep dive. We're doing a deep dive on these guys.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get on that broadcast, Warner. And I know you. I know how you are. Yeah. You know how I am.
Absolutely.
We're just gonna empty the tank.
That's right. Leave it all out there.
We're gonna leave it all out there. I am fired up about this.
I can't completely empty the tank because then I have a basketball game at 6.
No, you're emptying it.
But I'll get most of the way.
Well, I'll tell you what, that red light's on.
Yeah.
When you head over that basketball game, I want that red light blinking.
That sounds good. Hey, all right, we're gonna get to an interview here real quick. We'll get back to the Missouri State matchup in a little bit. Give you a look around Liberty and some stuff happening here on campus, as well as Flames and the pros. And you mentioned Emily Austin. People probably don't remember her. We used to have a third co-host. We'll get to what her bold prediction was for this past game. I had people stopping me at the game, bringing it up to me. So we'll get to that, as well as bold predictions.
It's not a good look for me.
And Flames fantasy update. It's good. You're going to enjoy this. I think most people will. But first, we're going to jump to our interview with women.
Most people are not going to enjoy
I think they will.
Your fantasy update. Joe Yock is the people's champion. Okay. You are the spokesman for Liberty University, and a fine one you are.
Thank you.
But you're not the people's champion. Like, everybody's pulling for Joe Yock.
We see. I hear from a lot of folks, so we will see. But first, let's jump to our interview with Elise Graf. All right, great thrill to have Elise Graf join us from the women's soccer team.
Yes.
You guys, your season continues. People may not know, you won on Sunday in your first tournament game, Conference USA tournament game.
4-1.
Easy.
Yes.
Just easy. You didn't even break. She was telling us before, we never even broke a sweat.
No.
She did not say that. I'm putting words in her mouth. No. She did not say that. But won easily over Louisiana Tech. You move on now to face Sam Houston tomorrow. That's Tuesday at 4 o'clock. So people come out, watch that game, root on the Lady Flames. At Liberty. Lady Flames hosting the
whole
tournament.
shebang.
What's it been like? Like, you're a senior. You've been around. You played in a number of these things. How is it different for you hosting this thing as opposed to going on the road? Does it feel a lot different?
You get comfortable, yeah. We hosted my freshman year as well.
Yeah.
So I've had experience then with that, but it is an advantage. You get the home comfort, you get your home locker room, your home field. Yeah, feels good.
Yeah. Now you guys, tell me about this last game. 4-1 win. You hadn't faced Louisiana Tech during the year. Talk us through that game. Like how do you feel like you guys played? How did it kind of unfold?
Yeah, well, first off, first 10 minutes, they actually came up a goal above us first. So that was definitely shocking at first. But, it's meant to be because, of course, we needed, kick in the butt or something.
There you go.
To get those 4 goals. But, it was, once that happened, we were like, all right, we got to get our stuff together, and we just rolled with it.
Yeah, you guys 12, 3, and 4 on the year. You play Sam Houston now. You just saw them, right? A little over a week ago. You guys are here at home as well.
Yes.
So is that a good thing? Is that they saw us too? Like, how do you approach playing a team now with so much on the line that you just saw a little more than a week ago?
Yeah, well, Coach was saying sometimes it's dangerous when you're seeing somebody you just played, but it's like, you got to come in every game and just, you're not going to act like you win. Like, you're going to come in and, fight, and, our team comes in with effort every single time. So it's just about, bringing that effort and, not kind of thinking about the past, just this moment, just this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, Elise, you play some center fullback, right? And then you play left side too? Both sides, left and right. Okay. So you're on the defensive side of that, and you're tiny. You're not real. Those usually the centers that are taller players. They got to take the headers on the corner kicks and stuff like that. That must mean that you're a little fire plug, spark plug, something like that. What's your game like? Tell me about. I bet you're tougher than those. I bet she's tough. You don't play center full.
No.
Yeah. I played a little center full back in the day. You might think that Joe Yock's not a soccer guy. Oh, he's a soccer guy. Played for the Vienna United back in the day, Mid-Atlantic champions.
There you go.
Center full.
I had no idea.
Joe Yock all the way up to 8th grade. I played more.
All the way up till 8th grade?
I did.
Oh.
I'm gonna have
From
to
the
be like
2nd
you.
grade to the 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
I didn't play football in 9th grade. But no, hold on, when you get back to this center full thing is no joke. I mean, you got to have some guts. You got to have some toughness. Tell me a little bit about your game, and not only just you. Tell me a little bit about your defense.
Oh, our defense is a brick wall, first off.
We used to call it Fort Knox for the Vienna United.
In 6th
Nothing
grade.
gets in.
Yeah, okay.
In 6th grade. It's going to be
Yeah.
when I'm old, I'm going to give these memories.
Yeah, see this, thank you. You realize
When you're
that,
55 one day,
Yeah.
you'll be talking
That's
about.
all you have.
Yeah,
is
it's all
like,
you got
yeah,
left.
right.
You'll be like,
I'll be holding on to it in 20
back
years.
when we beat Sam Houston State.
Yeah.
All right, no, tell us a little bit about your defense.
Yeah, I'd say first off, we just have I feel like the defense just you just find a solid defense at the beginning of the season and you just roll with it. Whereas our attack, we like to change out a lot, but our defense has just been solidified throughout the whole season. So we have a really good combination and relationship with each other. I'd say being short though, you definitely have to be feisty.
See,
Everybody's
I told
you end up on the ground, and I'm like, yeah, usually because I can't get my leg all the way there, so I have to be on the ground to reach all the way there. But yeah, you got to be feisty.
Elise, you know what else you can do, and I'm sure you know this. When you're in there really battling, if you're lower, a little elbow to the chops. Boom. You can get underneath those chops. Just a little shot underneath it, just to let them know who's bossing. I'm not messing with Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, Joe's big about going all the way to the line. And sometimes crossing, but then getting back over.
Maybe getting a foul call.
Yeah, right. You play right to the line. Your defense, you've been a big part of that, and then it has to be nice offensively to have the best player in the entire league in Ivy Garner.
Come on, no doubt about it.
You guys,
come on, Ivy.
She's a veteran as well. Been around this program. This group of veteran players, if you want to call it that. What's it been like for you guys to have gone on this journey all along, and now knowing, hey, this is it. This is our last shot to try to get this thing done and get back to the tournament.
I think we've just all had so much experience coming into this, so it's just bittersweet, and as well as just the emotions coming into this. Since last year we literally lost in the championship, it's we've been through this and we know what we need to do. I think it helps tremendously, and then just helping lead the younger players.
Yeah, you talked about falling behind by a goal. Maybe that was a wake-up call. We've already seen in this tournament the 1 seed people forget was Western Kentucky. They lost to Missouri State, the 8 seed, so they're out of this thing already. I know that doesn't affect you guys now and you're focused on Sam Houston, but that has to be kind of a reminder too. Did you see that? What did you think when you saw it? Were you there? Were you watching, or did you just see the score pop up? How'd you find out?
I was watching on my phone, but anything can happen in soccer. You got to just come every time and just bring your all. It's nothing's handed to you.
Yeah. So wait, if everything you're hosting all the way through, Missouri State. Do we know who Missouri State's playing?
What is it, Spencer?
They're playing MTSU.
MTSU.
Okay. So Missouri State beats MTSU. That happens on Tuesday, right? That game's Tuesday also? You guys play Tuesday, so the semis are on Tuesday, right? When's the finals?
Friday.
And then the finals on Friday. So Liberty fans, this is why we make this thing great. Because on Friday, especially Missouri State makes it, the Flames make it. We're going to watch championship soccer between Liberty and Missouri State on Friday. And then we're going to turn around Saturday at 1 p.m. and we're going to watch Liberty versus Missouri State in football.
Oh, yeah.
And the Flames are going to go back to back.
We're going to go 2-0 in Missouri State.
We're getting ready to go 2 in Missouri State, and we might even make t-shirts.
Now, Joe, we're taking it one game at a time, Joe.
I'm sorry.
One moment at a time.
I'm so excited.
Don't look ahead.
Don't look ahead.
Don't look ahead.
She's got keep her focused.
My fault, Elise.
But that is a team that I'm sure you guys would like to see again.
Yeah, for sure, because that 0-0 draw was we want more.
We're not going nil.
That's fine, but we're not worried about that.
Yep.
We're worried about Sam
nil.
Houston. Yeah, we're worried about Sam Houston.
Yes.
I guess just last, what has been, what kind of memories do you take out of this year? What this group, I know it seems like it's a pretty tight-knit group.
Yeah.
your last go around, what has been maybe different about this year that stands out to you and that you'll always remember?
I think just the culture has grown since I've been here, but it's about like seniors down to freshmen. We're including each other. We're all best friends. I mean, I have friends in each class. Some of them are even like maybe bridesmaids. Like you never know. Like this team is just tight knit.
Yeah. Now you're gonna make me get don't. Jill's a crier. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Do you have that in the near future?
Oh, after my master's.
Okay. The way you threw that out there, I kind of
I'm just saying.
I kind of thought you were like,
hey.
I thought maybe you were breaking some news. I didn't know.
Hey, are we going to give him the ring by spring?
No, we're not getting on that train.
Okay, all right.
No.
Okay, well, it does seem like everyone we talk to from within that program,
yes,
they say the same thing, that everyone seems to get along well.
Of course.
Coach Lang does a great job of kind of building that culture and supporting everybody. And every time I always ask, but really, who is the one person you don't like? And no one will ever give it up. So that's good to know.
No.
Everybody's tight.
I try to stir the pot a little bit when I can.
Bridesmaids.
We're all bridesmaids.
Lilies, one last question for me.
Yes.
What is the key to victory? And to be specific on this, what's the key to victory for Liberty? So when you're in that locker room, coach is talking to you guys, we got to do this one thing in order for us to bring home the championship. What is it?
We've been talking about it is gratitude, even being grateful for this opportunity to be here. Just having that and knowing that, we have a God who loves us, even if we win or lose. It just brings a higher purpose to play for.
I'll tell you what, it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's the thankful time of the year.
It's true.
There you go.
And Elise goes with gratitude. You can't say it any better than that. You can't say it any
You
better than
can
that.
tell she's a senior.
She's a senior.
That was a veteran answer. Yeah, freshman's not giving you that. Freshman's not giving you that. Elise, it's great having you on. Super excited for you guys. Get out there, watch them against Sam Houston at 4 o'clock on Tuesday, and then hopefully
weather all week.
Hopefully,
weather all week.
Yeah, we're watching them again on Friday. That's a high noon championship. So a little bit early. Get out there on the lunch hour.
Get out of class.
If you're take the lunch break, go over, watch them, and let's bring it home. Let's get it done. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks to Elise. Super excited for the women's soccer. Want to see them seal the deal, get it done, and how sweet would that be on your own home field?
That'd be unbelievable.
That makes it all the better.
Unbelievable.
All right, let's spin it forward a little bit. Actually, we'll talk Missouri State in a second. We'll get to some of the other stuff going on here around Liberty Athletics. Demario Douglas, how about the game he had?
A little Drake May to Demario Douglas. Demario Douglas at first he hit right on 100.
100 yards, 4 receptions, 100 yards, a touchdown.
TD.
First career 100-yard game.
Pop, baby.
Good for Demario. Mason Fluharty.
Oh,
those Jays. Did you get a chance to watch that?
I did.
Oh,
I watched
heartbreak.
from the 8th inning on.
Yeah, there was 5 different things. If they go different, they win. Just so many things that could have and didn't, and that's kind of.
Was that the greatest? Could you argue that was the greatest World Series of all time?
Yeah, I think so. You have an 18-inning game in there.
There's an 18-inning game in there. There's a game 7 that goes into the 10th or 11th. Whatever
you had
it was.
Shohei Ohtani reach base 9 times in that 18-inning game.
I mean, you had dudes crashing into one another at the most critical
that was
times
unbelievable.
That you get everything. You had
plays at the plate.
The play at the plate where the catcher lifted his foot off the plate and then got it back down. We're talking.
Oh yeah, it's a spike.
We're talking an inch.
Yeah.
To win the World Series, that was to win it.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Hits a double play to end it.
I know that was. You could almost see it coming too. But Mason, he pitched in games 1, 3, 4, and 6. Was warming up in Game 7. At one point, it looked like they might go to him to face Ohtani in the middle innings. They went a different route. So close to becoming the first Flame to ever win a World Series. Just wasn't able to, but a great rookie season for him. Taelon Peters back and playing. Limited minutes. I think they're kind of easing him back with the Pacers, but he is back and playing again, so that's good news. Glad to see that. A couple other things quickly. Field hockey, they start their conference tournament on Friday. That's also here. They're hosting it, so they play Villanova as they look to get back to the NCAA tournament. And don't forget, basketball starts tonight. Men's basketball tonight, Monday night, against Kentucky Christian. So Naz and I will be on the call for that one. Women start Tuesday night against Frostburg State. So basketball is underway as well. Awesome. Big weekend of basketball, too.
Awesome.
The men playing against FAU, or Charleston first, and then FAU on Friday, Sunday. So a couple of great matchups against mid-majors.
What's this Kentucky Christian team like?
I mean, it's
a good little warm-up.
Good little warm-up. They're NAIA, and they've given up over 90 in each of their first 3 games, and all losses. So I think, yeah. But Liberty has some injuries, too, so they're having to fight through some stuff early in the year. But, yes, this weekend will be the real test of kind of what does this Liberty team look like where it stands right now, because FAU and Charleston, they're legit. Like, I think they have a chance. They have a chance to be pretty good. So those will be good tests for them. All right, quickly, Missouri State, we mentioned next week, one of the better passing teams in this conference. They've got a 7th-year quarterback in Jacob Clark, who does a good job throwing the football. Yeah, he's been around quite a while. He was at Minnesota for 3 years. Now his 4th year at Missouri State. Had some injuries and things like that have extended that out. But it's interesting, this team, they're coached by Ryan Beard, and he's in his 3rd season as the head coach. He is the son-in-law of Bobby Petrino. Remember, Bobby Petrino was the head coach at Missouri State for a little bit, and a few years back, and then went back to be a coordinator and all, and now he's the interim coach at Arkansas. So Ryan Beard is his son-in-law. He's a defensive guy. The OC is Nick Petrino, son of Bobby Petrino. The DC, L.D. Scott, he's also a son-in-law of Bobby Petrino. So it's a family affair.
I mean, it's a family
there for
affair.
the Bears at Missouri State. But they are playing very well. Again, making a move from FCS, 5-3, 3-1 in Conference USA play. And as we mentioned, will be a really good test for the Flames. And this is a game. Every game. Jamie Chadwell said after the Delaware game, we feel like every game is a playoff game at this point, and that's true.
Yeah,
like you got to win
championship
out.
Game.
As it stands right now, you got to win out to have a chance to be in that conference championship, which Yacht Talk predicted many weeks ago.
Maybe.
You did. I want to give you credit on that. All right, you want to go mailbag? You want to go fantasy? What do you want to do?
What happened in bowl predictions?
Okay, that's good. Let's do bowl predictions. So, and I had people again stopping me in the concourse.
They did?
They did. After the game, I had multiple people. I was getting texts. People were like, because apparently last week, and I didn't even remember this, I said Evan Dickens would get 3 touchdowns.
Oh.
He got 4, so not exactly right. But people were like, I was watching you. I knew when he got that touchdown. Matt predicted that. And then people are like, and then you have Emily, who predicted Delaware to win. What's her problem?
Wow.
I said, well, to be fair, I don't know if she's watched a snap of football.
What is there to be fair about?
Right.
You tell me. You tell me. What is there to be fair about?
Honestly, what do you expect? What about her track record makes you think all of a sudden now she would start getting this stuff right? You know?
It's unbelievable.
I don't know.
She when that ship was she felt as if that ship was starting to sink.
Yeah.
Right.
She jumped.
She put the life raft around her neck.
Yeah. She was.
She blew up the boat.
Yeah.
She jumped and said adios amigos.
She did the women and children first.
Women and children first.
Yeah,
she jumped off the top deck.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's give you the rundown on the standings and how it worked out. Our buddy Jeff Snell, who runs the Snell scoring system and tracks all of our bold predictions, he said this was by far the worst prediction week we have ever had.
Really?
In terms of to the score.
Oh, I mean, it's 59 points.
Right, exactly.
Nobody's going to get that right.
You had 28-24, Liberty. I had 24-20. Both of us, you did. Both of us are, based off what we'd seen all year long, are like, in fact, I've told multiple people before the game. I helped out with the broadcast crew for CBS. And they're like, what do you think about it? I was like, well, listen, here's all I can tell you.
Yeah, here's what I got for you.
If Liberty's going to win, it's going to be like 24-21, 27-24. I'm like, it's going to be that kind of game.
It's a slugfest.
They're not winning some shootout. And, of course, what happens? They win, score 50.
Nobody saw that.
But nobody saw that.
In your defense, nobody saw that.
Thank you. But, yes, Joe got the 2 points. I got 1 point. So the standings right now for bold predictions.
I'm going to run the table.
No. I have 8.5.
Yeah.
Emily still has 6. Joe now 3.5. You were really struggling this year.
I'm going to run the table.
But okay, all right, you got time.
Guess who gets the momentum as the Flames get momentum?
Yeah, okay.
Flames start turning around. Joe Yock starts turning around.
Okay.
It goes hand in hand.
Do you want to give me your bold prediction right now?
Yeah, I'll give it.
By the way, before we do this, we're going to get to mailbag in a second. I always feel like I wait too late to get this.
Stick around for mailbag.
FlamesCentral@liberty.edu. Send us your questions.
Yeah.
We'll send you a beautiful mug if we feel like your question is worth it. I sent one out last week. So send us your questions. We'll answer a bunch of them coming up here in just a moment. But you want to go with bold predictions, or do you want Emily's first?
Hey, give me Emily's.
All right, Emily's
we're going to lose.
Assistant sent me one of her assistants.
Who, Stanley?
One of her assistants, Jason, sent me. She is now.
She is incapable. She's incapable. She's just so.
She has people that do these things.
She is so swamped.
She has people that do
with
this
her
stuff.
one child.
Yes.
Oh my
it's a handful.
You know what I tell people? You know
what's
what I tell
that?
And you can relate to
Yes.
this, being the father, father four that you
Yeah.
are. That I don't even consider you a parent until you have a second child. I mean, first and one child's easy.
Are you really committed to the role?
You're not committed to the role. Right, you're still doing your thing. When that second child shows
that's
up,
when you're committed.
And you know what? And there's a lot of people that are listening to this that have multiple children that are going, yes, Yacht. Yes, you're exactly right.
Hey, I do want to say this. Joe Yacht was kind enough to allow my wife and kids to use her club tickets for this game. So I was working. He gave them the Flames Club tickets. My kids were so excited. After the game, I meet them in the concourse.
Yeah.
My son Jack, first words out of his mouth. It wasn't like, oh, what a game, or oh, he goes, 4 different desserts. I ate 4 different desserts. So they maxed it out. They loved it, and they will never be satisfied just sitting in the stands like a normal person. You've ruined that.
Yeah, they're ruined.
You've ruined that.
Yeah,
for
once
them,
they get into the club,
thank you for that.
It's pretty much.
So Emily,
I did get a nice picture from your wife.
Yes.
Showed all the kids sitting around outside having chicken tenders.
They had a great time
all the good
hanging
stuff.
out with. I mean, you go up there, and I will say the only time I've ever gone was the conference championship game with you.
Yeah.
You had to take it 2 years ago. It is a sweet deal.
Oh, it's a great.
Like not just trying to hype things up for
the Flames Club. The Flames Club does it.
It's a great way to watch a game. Yeah. The who's who of Liberty.
Oh, they're there.
Is there? You know everybody. Like it. Great deal. So
you come up there. You sit down with Yacht Talk and we'll just chop it up.
Just chop it up.
We'll
Yacht Talk will give you all the insight.
Football.
Yeah.
We'll just talk football.
All the things not fit for this podcast, he'll just give it to you.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. What do you got? Bold prediction. What do you think?
I'm gonna go. Wait, did you tell it?
Emily's 27-24 Liberty.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. I think the Flames got the offense rolling. I'm gonna go with 39-21 Liberty. It's a smackdown.
Say that again.
39-21.
21.
Liberty.
Wow.
It's a smackdown.
That's
the
another
offense is rolling. The
Okay.
defense. Yeah, it's a smackdown.
Anything in particular you feel like is jumping out there?
Like somebody
Yeah.
individual. I think it's going to be Vasco's first passing yardage game over. I don't think he's done this yet. I may be wrong about this, but I don't think so. Sure wouldn't think so after. Over 250.
Over 250.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's gone for 250.
He may have.
Really?
I can tell you one second. I'm thinking back to like that Jack State game. Let me see. I can tell you right now. He has gone for 243 at UTEP.
There you go.
No, I take it back. Yes,
What?
335 at Jack State.
335.
Yeah, that was He went for a lot.
He ain't going for 335.
Yeah. So you say.
All right, I'll bump it up. I'm
300?
gonna bump it up. It's called bold predictions for a reason.
Bold.
That one. I'm gonna go over 300 with 3 touchdown passes.
Wow. Okay, that is bold.
That's bold.
I'm gonna go playing off of that. I'm 31-27 Liberty, and I think Dante Lee's going for 200 through the
I love that.
I think Dante Lee. That would be my prediction.
I mean, if
I'm being bold,
if you're going 300 total, then you're going Dante Lee.
And it seems, and that has been the one guy that Vasco has consistently had a good connection with all throughout the season. It feels like the other receivers, it's kind of been hit and miss, but Dante Lee has been the dude.
You know, when he put that ball in the pylon, and he was right there, and I thought, oh, that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
If that was a touchdown, because guess who scored? Guess who scored next?
It was my guy.
Yeah, you got another touchdown, and I was 6 inches away from taking one of yours for fantasy points and giving it to me.
Emily was texting me during the game about how disappointed she was that she cut Evan Dickens from the fantasy team. I know.
She cut him. She cut him.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm saying this right now that when the dust settles from this thing, I'm going to say right now that Emily Austin cutting Dickens is worse than the Herschel Walker trade.
Wow. Yeah.
It's worse.
That's a good comparison
for the Vikings than the Herschel Walker trade.
No, I like that. That's good. No, I mean, I just reap the rewards. Let's get to mailbag. Hit me with
every time I hear you smile, I turn around and make a mailbag.
All right. This is from Lewis. He says, after listening to the most recent episode, I was really thinking about texting in, giving you guys a hard time for your bold predictions because it got me thinking, have you all ever gotten one right before? Well, I'm glad I didn't because the game is barely into the third quarter and Dickens already has 4 TDs. So thank you. And by the way, we have been really dialed in on our score predictions.
Our score predictions are fantastic.
They've been very good. But yeah, we go bold. That's what you do. That's what you do. But
Go bold or go
thank
home.
you, Lewis, for
He recognized
recognizing what we're doing.
He recognizes greatness when he sees it.
Yes, David Flagg, and we kind of touched on this. What adjustments did Liberty make in the bye week? And maybe more importantly, can you sustain that moving forward? Because now you're running into a Missouri State team that has had extra time to prepare.
Yeah.
They've had like 10, 11 days or whatever it'll be. And so now you're on the opposite side of that. Did what you saw, is it transferable to next week? It wasn't just we're dialed in on their schemes and what they wanted to do, but it was consistent enough that you can carry it over.
I think it was the preparation of the game plan was really good for Delaware, obviously, with the extra time. But I think what carries you forward is what we've talked about, and that is the momentum you're going to get from the improvement that you've made in key positions that wasn't a fluke.
Yeah.
It can 100% carry forward. The way the inside run is cooking, the way Dirks has got the boys going, that can carry forward.
Yeah.
You got a running back that can get to second level and make people miss, that'll carry forward. You got a quarterback now, when that inside run game is working, that'll be able to get the ball out of his hands and into the receivers that he knows work for him, most specifically Dante Lee Jr.
That's right.
Right, so yes, I think this was
no fluke.
It was not a fluke. It's a stepping stone moment where you're going to see this team play a lot better, especially offensively, as we move forward.
I like that. All right, Logan from South Carolina. He wants to know, I was watching World Series Game 7, thinking about Mason Fluharty winning the World Series. We all were. While he didn't, got me thinking, has a former Liberty Flame ever won a championship in one of the 4 major professional sports? Yes. Dwayne Carswell, the tight end, he won
Denver.
2 with Denver. Yep. So he won 2. No World Series championships, no NBA hockey. No. Not money hockey, guys. So there you go. Dwayne Carswell.
Eric Green never won with Pittsburgh? Maybe not.
I don't know that he did.
I mean, he was in that rough era, maybe.
Made a couple of Pro Bowls, but I don't believe he ever won a Super Bowl. So Carswell's the only one. And Logan said, hey, maybe Demario might be the next one.
I was getting ready to say that's the guy that's the Patriots. How good do they look?
They look really good right now. Really good. All right.
Good coach and a good quarterback.
That makes a big difference, doesn't it? All right. Pete wants to know.
Pistol Pete.
He says, I'm a little disappointed. He was referencing last week when we were trying to give Liberty-related names to a viewer, to Will. He says, I'm a little disappointed you not mention the obvious name, just being Liberty. We named our daughter Liberty and call her Libby.
That's pretty.
He goes, okay, actually, she's a dog, but it's still a good name. So didn't see that one coming. Thanks, Pete. Should have read through this before I started doing it on the air. He does want to know, though, have you ever seen this many college coaches fired mid-season? Our old friend Hugh Freeze, unfortunately, if you hadn't seen, he got fired there at Auburn over the weekend. It does seem like this day and age, because you're trying to get a jump on the portal.
It's brutal.
You can't. 80s feel like you can't let it play out to the end of the season.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, also, unless you're hiring a guy who is unemployed right now, does this really help you that much? I don't know. I guess there's probably a lot of back channel stuff with agents and all that are still taking place. Like if you're trying to hire Eli Drinkwitz at Mizzou is a popular name right now. If you're trying to hire him while he's coaching his team, you're probably having conversations with agents even now. So getting a head start in that way. But unless you're hiring somebody like a James Franklin or somebody else that just got fired, you can't really do anything at this point.
I mean, I think it's brutal. It's the next evolution of NIL and the transfer portal.
Yeah.
And it's brutal.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, now you're looking at all these job openings, right? And then you've got a next wave. If you're an AD, right, and your team's struggling, ultimately you're asking yourself, this one question. If I fire this guy, will we upgrade?
Yeah.
That's the question.
It doesn't feel like that's part of the mix.
And
It's
now,
I've got to satisfy all these angry boosters and donors.
correct. And so you get in this situation as an AD, is that people are so your booster class that it's extremely difficult because your major boosters, right? They are going to look at you. They get donor fatigue. And they're going to say, well, I'm giving to this, I'm giving to this, I'm giving to this. And now you want me to give to NIL. Okay? Now you want to pay these young 18 to 21-year-old players. And guess what? I hate to break the news to everybody. It's the reality of the world we live in. But the guys who are writing the checks, most of them don't like it. They don't like it, right? Like, they realize that in order to win, you've got to do it. But they don't feel as if, like, man, this is the best resource of my money to give to pay players. The investment is in very wealthy people seeing the result of the money they gave. They feel like they're a big part of it, which is true. When you win, right? So now you're asking them to give, and then give to NIL, and then you don't win, right? Those people are going to get very angry. And as the old saying that Ray Ock used to tell me, poop rolls downhill, right? And because of that,
it's the first one on the podcast. Yeah,
it's fine. And these ADs feel the pressure.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm gonna stop giving.
Yeah.
Oh, now you gotta fire the guy. Okay, well, now he's under fire. Well, okay, now who are you gonna replace him with?
Yeah.
Because the best coaches out there, what job are you gonna take? Well, probably Penn State job might be a really good job for the best coach. Oh, that Auburn job is a pretty good job for the next best coach. Oh, the Virginia Tech job's open. Oh, that's a pretty good job, right? And you start going down, oh, the Florida job's open. That's a good one. Oh, let's keep going. Yeah. Oh, the LSU job's open. That's a good one too. And so now it's like, dude, this second wave that's coming, man, you better think twice.
Yeah. It's wild.
Because Drinkowitz from Missouri, he's like, oh, shoot, I can go take the Florida job. We can win there.
Yeah.
I won a national championship in the SEC there. Or, I mean, the guy who's out in, I can't remember his name. Oh, the guy out in Washington. Who's the head coach out in Washington? Anyways, he went to Florida.
Yeah.
Right? He went to Florida. So he's out in Florida. He's going, man, he's alumni of Florida. I heard some great stories.
Fish, is that it?
Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Fish is out in Florida, right? Well, guess what? Fish got his first coaching job? He hung out outside of Spurrier's car and begged him for a GA job. Put his visor on. Put a visor on and begged him for a GA job. And that's how he got in.
Wow.
So you think Fish wants to go to Florida potentially? Yeah. So that's my point. Is like, dude, that's a tough spot to be in if you're an AD.
Tough.
You don't want to have a losing football program
No,
right now.
You do not. All right, appreciate that question. One last question coming to us from Dylan. He says, hey, with Sam Ponder speaking at Convocation on November 12th, any chance she'll be on Flame Central?
It's Sam Ponder.
Listen, I feel like Emily might feel a little threatened by that, don't you think?
Emily needs to be a little bit, Emily needs to be secure in her.
Because here's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, because
we have Sam come on.
Sam's like, I love
and
Liberty.
She's like, whoa, I mean, the chemistry is so great. This feels so natural.
And
then
this is my home.
Then she's like, I mean, guys, what do you think? Could we do? Maybe we do. Could I just? And then we've got to go to Emily and be like,
I'm not going to Emily.
I mean,
you're gonna have to go to Emily. You're going to go to Emily.
Like, hey,
maybe you should spend some more time with the baby.
It's been great, but we just feel like, have you ever heard the Wally Pipp story, right?
Wally Pipp.
He takes a day off. Lou Gehrig fills in, and he plays 2,000 straight games after that. So, all that to say,
Emily,
we'll work on it.
Emily,
we'll see what we can do.
Emily, I want to let you know.
She's not listening.
I would never do that.
Yeah, the good thing is we know.
I will defend you. You can forget Sam Ponder.
I had someone.
You can forget Sam Ponder.
Yeah, another fan telling me the other day, you just keep getting after Emily. You keep giving her a hard time. But the truth of it is, she's not watching this, so we can say whatever we want.
She's not watching.
She's not watching this. So yeah. Anyway, all right, Flames fantasy. Let's wrap up with this. We got here, by the way, Flames
Central. Did you hear that Emily burned dinner last night really bad?
Did she?
Yeah, it was awful. Burn everywhere. She's not watching this, so it doesn't.
FlamesCentral@liberty.edu. Send us your questions. We would love to answer them. And we'll send a mug out again to one of these folks that sent us one. Flames fantasy. Joe has led all year long. dominant.
Yeah,
running away with it.
Not running
Looked
away
like
with it.
it was just
You
over.
came back.
I've been coming back.
You've been scrapping and fighting.
After the last game, I was 2 points down right there.
I don't know if I want to hear this.
So let's give it to you. Joe this week. Actually, let's get Emily out of the way. Emily had 23.7 points, which for her was fantastic.
Let's get Emily out of the way.
She has 105 points. She has 105 points total. You all right there, Joe?
Yeah,
You a little
shoulder
sore?
wings.
Okay, yeah, take it easy. So, Joe, let's go to Joe.
Go to Joe.
Jamari Person gave you about 2 points.
That's
Dante Lee, 17.7. He had himself a really nice game, 92 yards and a touchdown. Reese Smith, not really involved, less than a point. Christian Bodner, 2.5 points. Damon Harmon had a good game, 8 points. Damon Harmon's all over the place.
I picked him up.
Yeah.
That was a smart pickup.
Next week, by the way,
pickup.
we have a feature coming out on Damon Harmon. Crazy story, personal story.
Really?
About him, yeah, and how he ended up here. Went to Oklahoma, yes, ended up getting here to Liberty. He and Kyle Krantz had a previous relationship from early on. So yes, really cool story. So that'll be coming up. So 31. No, you had 31.1 points, which is respectable. You're at 208.6.
Gosh,
208.6.
I am about ready to get hammered.
Juju Gray only gave me 1.8. He's
Good.
kind of dinged up. Didn't really do much.
Yeah.
Darrell Farrar.
Nothing.
5 points.
5 points?
Yeah, 5 points. Didn't do much. Corey Jones, who I picked up to replace Joe Carter, who is out for the year. Picked up safety of Corey Jones. 5.5 points.
He had a nice blitz one time.
So there you go.
He had a really good blitz.
Jacob Jenkins, 15.8.
You did not have Jenkins.
I've had him for a while. Jacob Jenkins, 15.8. First time he's had more than 2 points for me. This is the fourth week I've had him.
I'm doing the math right now.
So that puts us at about, what is that, like 25 points right there?
25?
Something like that. And then we have Evan Dickens, who
Way to go, Emily.
put up
That's the whole
45.7 points. So I scored 73.8. And now Joe sitting at 208.6. I'm at 248.9. The tide is turned. I'm going to get that. Where's that? That trophy. It's coming back. It's coming back to Team Warner.
That's a tsunami.
Yeah.
That's, oh my goodness.
And you have Emily to thank. You have Emily to thank. I don't know.
She would still be 150 points behind, even if she had them.
Well, here's if I could predict something. If and when she ever comes back, that will be her. She'll say, "Why don't you just give me all of Evan Dickens and whatever?" So yeah, it's looking good for Team Warner right now. Appreciate the effort.
You know what though?
From Dickens,
there's still a lot of ball.
A lot of ball to be played. A lot can happen between now and then. Continuing Saturday, 1 o'clock.
I want to make it.
I
want to cut, and I want to pick up someone. Can I do it now?
Sure. Yeah.
Who does anybody have Von Blue?
She does.
She
does. Yeah, she has Von Blue. So yeah, there's not a lot of options at this point. So
my options
you may just have to ride with what you got.
My options are limited.
They're limited at this point. Yeah.
I went heavy receiver. My philosophy was to go heavy receiver. Somebody's going to break out and score.
And that was
working
with Dante Lee.
We had a young offensive line that was going to be a struggle to run the ball. And
Jamari Person, Reese Smith.
Jamari Person and Reese Smith. I mean, those they
haven't been able to get going. So,
come on, boys.
Yeah, still. In fact,
boys, step it up.
Jamari's still looking for his first touchdown this year.
He still hasn't scored.
Still hasn't scored a touchdown this year. So hopefully they can get him going. I'd like to see that. 1 o'clock Saturday football game. Joe and I on the call.
Annie on the sideline.
Annie on the sideline. And then a lot of great basketball.
Emily in the club tickets.
Emily, maybe. A lot of great basketball this week. A lot of great soccer, field hockey coming up. It's mayhem on the mountain this week. It's all going down.
Let's head down to tonight.
Basketball, 7 o'clock
tonight. Let's head down courtside with Matt Warner and Paul Naskin.
Do it.
On the call.
Let's do it. Cannot wait.
Love it.
Going to be fun. Thanks so much for watching this week. We'll plan on seeing you right back here at the Flame Central podcast presented by OrthoVirginia next Monday. You good?
Go Flames.
Go Flame. There you go.